I know it probably sounds naive to say, but I never truly believed this day would come. There are certain people in your life who feel so constant, so woven into the fabric of your everyday that it's hard to imagine a world without them in it. She and I have always been close. We'd curl up on the couch and watch those old cartoons she claimed to hate but secretly loved. Sometimes we'd head outside and walk around the block, or end up in her garden pulling weeds and talking about nothing and everything. She used to say, "You remind me so much of myself. Sometimes it's like looking in a mirror." That always stayed with me. I looked at her with so much admiration. She was strong, witty, kind in that quiet, knowing way. I always thought that if, when I grew up, I was even half as amazing as her, I would be happy. I know if she could see us here today, she would be so thrilled. That her love, her legacy, didn't end with her. It continues on right here in this room. You can spend your whole life sometimes forgetting that everyone will have their time. We move through the days, years, pushing away hard truths, but everyone's journey comes to an end. And suddenly, we're in the moment that we hoped would never come. Saying goodbye, it's never easy, no matter how full someone's life has been. But hers was glorious, truly. She lived in this deep curiosity for the world and this hunger for connection and experience. I know that in her final days, she was grateful for the places that she'd seen and the people that she'd met. She was an explorer, and I hope to someday experience the world in the way that she did. Life is truly nothing if not a journey, and the way that she saw us and the way that she saw the world, no one in this room is short of extraordinary.
Okay, so obviously I don't want to spread gossip, but when it's practically public knowledge, it doesn't even count, right? Everyone saw them sneak out of the auditorium during assembly, and if you didn't, what were you even doing? Listening to the principal? I don't think so. Anyways, word is they've been secretly dating for 3 months now, and Liam wrote her a song called Chemistry Lab Love, which, vom, but also kind of sweet. I don't know, I just report the news, I don't make it. And look, I'm not saying I have a spreadsheet of all the high school relationships with color-coded status updates, but I'm also not saying that. It's an important job people really underestimate. How else would you know the going-ons if it weren't for me and my meticulous awareness of everything happening in the school?
Okay, first of all, there's no song. Liam doesn't even own a guitar. He got kicked out of Year 8 band for too much triangle enthusiasm. I don't even know where these rumors start, honestly. I stood next to him once at lunch, and now we're basically married. I was literally asking him if he had any spare tomato sauce. That's not exactly a proposal. But sure, let's all spiral. Let's all make a big deal about a boy and a girl coexisting in a frickin' high school. I swear, this school is so starved of anything actually interesting happening that they have to create their own fictional experiences and make it someone else's problem. My problem, apparently. And Liam's, I guess, but he doesn't seem that based. Not that I would know.
Oh my god, I live for this. You know how some people wake up early to go to the gym? I wake up early to what chaos is unfolding in the group chat. And this week, the drama is chef's kiss. Like, I know it's exaggerated and completely ridiculous, but like, don't stop ever. School would be so boring without it. I'm not saying I believe every rumor, but I'm also not missing out on the tea. He did what? To who? No way. I mean, come on. We need this to survive. It's like a biological need to gossip about your classmates and spread it around. Do I ever want to be the center of said gossip? Absolutely not. But sitting on the sidelines and hearing that sweet, sweet tea, I can't think of anything better.
Oh my, you're never gonna believe this.
No, this can't be true.
Oh, this is juicy.
Okay, deep breaths. Lip gloss, applied. Hair, decent. Dress, dramatic. In the best possible way. Tonight is the night, people. The night of nights. I've waited months for this. The Pinterest board has been prepped since April of 2023. I don't care what anyone says. If I'm not having at least 3 main character moments and 1 emotional breakdown under fairy lights before midnight, I want a refund. This is it. A slow dance, maybe kiss. Feel like a teen movie kind of night. I know I have high expectations for this night. But I mean, come on! You've seen the movies, read the books. High school, it's been hard enough. And I just want one night to feel like the pretty princess I've longed to be. And tonight, it's gonna be that night. Everyone always says this is supposed to be the best night of your life. The day you look the best. The one you'll tell your kids about one day, like, ah yes, the school dance of 2025. What a night of magic and sparkle. No, absolutely not. I look like a poorly wrapped present and my shoes feel like tiny presents. And don't even get me started on the music. If they play that one remix again, I will riot. I just don't get it. What's the big deal? Why do people act like this is going to be some royal ball where someone's going to get crowned and fall in love and change their destiny or whatever? It's literally a high school gym with streamers and a disco light that gives people seizures.
Honestly, I didn't know I was going till like an hour ago. Someone texted, "You coming?" And I was like, I guess. So I found out one t-shirt in my closet, didn't have a mysterious food stain, sprayed way too much body spray, and boom, we're ready. Low effort, high potential, that's my vibe. Am I looking for romance? No. Am I looking for something meme-worthy? Absolutely. This night could go anywhere. Like maybe someone proposes over the fruit punch bowl. Or the principal joins us to the conga line. Or maybe I start slow dancing with my math tutor. Might be weird, but kind of life-changing. I'm just in for the chaos.
Okay, class presentation day. Definitely not your favorite, but you can do this. You've survived worse. Probably. Just don't think about last term when you almost threw up on the front row. Oh, why did I bring that up? Now I'm thinking about it again. That was awful. Someone's gagging. Are my hands sweating? Oh my god, they are. I'm like a human puddle. What if the class can see how sweaty I am? What if I smell like toxic sock smell? Can sweat even do that? Maybe I can use it to my advantage. Maybe if I smell bad enough, the class will have to evacuate the room. Safety precautions or something. No presentations for anyone. Genius. Ugh, dang it. Nothing. Fresh as a daisy. Okay. Just breathe. In through the nose. Out through the back. You've got this. Probably. Maybe.
Maybe, just maybe, Mrs. Jones skips me today. I mean, there's always a chance. I'll just stay perfectly still, blend into the back wall like a chameleon, just melt into the environment. Oh no, she's scanning the room. Look away! Be invisible! Oh no. She's calling my name. Why me? Why now? Okay. You've got this. You've practiced, you prepared. Just a presentation, 2 minutes. You'll live. Worst case scenario, I stumble a little. Maybe fail. Oh no. Do not think about failing, because if you fail, then that would ruin your chances of getting the mark. And that would ruin your chances of being a doctor, which would completely ruin my life. Just don't think like that. Everything will be fine. Just say the first sentence and everything else will flow. You've done harder things.
I don't get why everyone stresses so much about these type of things. It's just talking. I mean, sure, I haven't exactly written a full speech, but I got dot points. I skimmed them this morning over toast. That counts as prep, right? I'll just wing it. I always do. Easy breezy Maybelline. Is that the saying? What even is Maybelline? A magazine? Makeup? Whatever. I should at least probably pretend that I'm paying attention to the other speakers. I bet I look like I'm staring at the void right now. What was my first line? Right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, it's 2 p.m. Good afternoon. Crisis averted. Nailed it! This is gonna be fine. I mean, worst comes to worst, I still have my band, and who needs to be getting good grades when you're on tour shredding it?
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I will be talking about my favourite type of pasta. In my opinion, fettuccine is the superior pasta.
Okay, I know what you're thinking, but before you freak out, I need you to know there's a very logical explanation. And really, it was no one's fault. I mean, it was just a harmless accident. Well, not harmless. I know Fluffy as well. I'm sure he's in a better place now. Yeah, a place with lots of yummy veggies and other guinea pigs to play with. Okay, don't look at me like that. Fine, so here's what happened. All three of us were bored, okay? And it was the holidays, and we just wanted to do something. And I swear, Fluffy was like calling out to us and was like, come play with me. I promise we really just wanted to play with him. I guess it all went wrong when Izzy put him on the floor. I know you said not to, but it was an innocent mistake. I really didn't know he could run that fast. He had tiny legs. I swear he could have been in the Olympics.
It's all my fault. I am the worst pet owner to ever live. Fluffy trusted me. You trusted me, and I let everyone down. I will never forgive myself. Every day, I will wake up knowing I am the worst person to ever walk this earth. Yes, even worse than who you were thinking of. Fluffy was just an innocent little guinea pig, and now he's... I can't even say it. It all started so fine. You know, we were all just laughing and playing and putting silly hats on him. And then, well, I'm not trying to blame anyone, but Fluffy peed and Livy screamed because some got on her hands, and it was just all too much in that moment, and so I put him down just for a second. And then there was this chaos. Everyone was screaming and freaking out. 1 second he was there all cute in his little cowboy hat, and then the next he was, well...
Alright, Frankie, you're overreacting. It was just a guinea pig. Who cares? He had the brain size of a pea. I'm sure he didn't even feel anything. Probably just stopped existing as far as deaths go. Seems good enough for me. I I didn't even want to play with him. I was perfectly content with just zoning out on the couch. But Lucy was all like, I'm bored. And Izzy was all like, oh, look at Fluffy. And I was all like, oh. But anyways, we got out the cute costumes and it was actually fun because you know I love dressing up people, even though Frankie's low-key disgusting. He kind of looked cute in that cowboy hat. But then he had to go and pee on me. I'm not kidding, I almost threw up. It was so disgusting that really we only have Fluffy and his own incontinence to blame. Like, do it when we're not here, you know?
Alright, Max. This is it. Be chill. Be smooth. Be a functional, normal human being. Just look up to her and set the thing. Worst case scenario, she laughs in your face, blocks in every platform, changes schools. No. Stop. Breathe. It's paralyzing.
This is a car crash in slow motion, and I can't look away. I literally told them both, today is not the day. You can feel the tension in the hallway from 20 meters away. And here they are, marching towards Sophie like she's the final boss in a video game, and they've both forgotten their cheat codes. Max is mumbling again. He does this thing where he's whispering his lines to himself like he's rehearsing for a play that no one asked for. It's weirdly charming, but not promising. Oh, now he's doing the overthink spiral.
Okay, Jude, this is the moment. You've been practicing this speech for weeks. She's right there, being her usually insanely cute self. Bring confidence. No more freezing up like a dork. Hey, Sophie. So, this might sound a little random, but you're really awesome. And you smell amazing. Not in like a weird kind of way, in like a, how do you always smell like fresh sunshine kind of way?
Hey, Sophie. It's me, Max. Obviously. So I was thinking, maybe if you're not already going out with somebody tonight, maybe you and I could hit the dance together. You know? As friends? No. What was that? As friends? Let's do the opposite of the entire plan. Okay. Right. New plan. This time, casual. Cool.
Oh god, that was terrible. Why would you bring up how she smells? No one wants to hear about her scent. Okay. Reset. Try again.
Sophie, 6 p.m. My place. Pizza, music, no pressure. You bring the vibes, I'll bring the playlist. Wait, no. I'll play. Or, shall I say beg? No, don't beg. That's desperate. Why is this so hard? It's just one girl, just one dance, just beautiful, hilarious, glamorous girl that makes your brain forget how to do words. Come on, Max. Just get your act together.
Okay, again. This time with meaning. With heart. Sophie! So, as the great poet Harry Styles once said, you are the love of my life. Would you do me the honors of going to the dance with me? I swear I'd be the luckiest guy on earth. You make me laugh so hard, I snorted juice out of my nose twice. You make gym class bearable. That's like a miracle. Even if you say no, I'm still glad I got to know you. Wow, that was actually pretty solid. Wait, she's coming this way. Okay, just be honest. You got this.
Jude's doing this thing where he's monologuing like he's in a teen rom-com. He just quoted Harry Styles. He might sing, or cry, or both. And poor Sophie, she's just trying to get her sports drink and head to class.
Hey,
Sophie.
Sophie!
Oh no.
Max?
Jude? Whatever. Sophie?
No, Sophie, look at me!
Nope, not part of this. Please don't look at me.
Will you go to the dance with me?
It's hard to know the exact moment everything shifted, when something that once felt solid and permanent began to quietly, silently fracture. You think friendships are forever, until suddenly they're not, and you don't even realize it's ending until the pieces are already scattered. We used to be inseparable. Inseparable. People joked that we came as a set. If you saw one of us, the other was seconds away. We knew everything about each other. I honestly thought I had found my person. Not in the romantic sense that everyone's always chasing after, but that once-in-a-lifetime, soul-deep friendship kind of love. The kind you trust with your deepest secrets. The kind you believe will never break. And then she chose him.
I know what I did. I can't stop replaying it. It's like it's on loop in my head. Every second, every breath, every glance. Keep asking myself why I didn't stop. Why didn't I walk away? I wasn't looking to hurt anyone. It wasn't some scheme. But I let it happen. And I crossed the line we said we never would. It's like standing in fire and pretending you're not getting burned. I saw the storm in her eyes. I saw it, and I still stood there like an idiot pretending it wasn't raining. Like she wouldn't notice. Like it wouldn't ruin everything. But it did. What I had with her was sacred. What we had was real. And I shattered it. I hate myself for that. I hate how every time I close my eyes, all I can see is her face, hurt and confused. And all I can do is remember how I was the one who caused that. I keep telling myself that I'm sorry, that I regret it, that it wasn't worth it. But I don't know if that makes up for anything. I don't know if that's enough. Maybe nothing is.
I spent weeks trying to figure out how to be Switzerland. How to stay neutral, calm, safe. But how do you stay neutral when your heart is breaking in both directions? They're both my people. One's been my rock for years. She's the one who knows when I'm spiraling, even before I do. She knows how to talk me down, how to ground me with just a look. And the other lights up the world. She makes everything feel possible, like there's always something to fight for, even when I feel like giving up. And now I'm stuck between them, torn in opposite directions. I want to tell them both it's going to be okay, that maybe we can fix this. Maybe it's not as bad as it seems, but how do you say that when the damage is this deep? When trust is being turned to ash? I feel like I have to come to different people. Split right down the middle. Be one version of myself with her and another with her. And I don't think I can keep doing that. I don't think anyone can.
After everything.
After everything.
After everything.
I'm a good student. Like, really. I get good grades, I hand in every assignment on time, and I help teachers carry stuff between classes. I don't even take more than one sauce packet for my meat pie from the canteen because it feels wrong. I'm the type of kid who properly rebinds a library book before handing it in. And the only time I've ever stolen anything was when I was 3, and it was a lollipop I didn't know I still had in my hand. I cried so much, my mum had to drag me back to the store to give it back. I was that kind of kid. It wasn't my idea. It was all Brittany. She had a whole plan for getting back at her dad for grounding her over a failed test. And Connor just goes along with anything she says. They had only just let me in their friend group. I didn't want to mess things up. I didn't want to be the loser no one wanted around, so I went with it. But I didn't go inside. I didn't touch anything, I swear. I'm so sorry. Please believe me.
I can't believe I'm even in this situation. Me? Stealing? That's just not who I am. Things have been rough at home lately, yeah, but I would never let that mess with my morals. My dad grounded me just last weekend for sneaking out, and I've been laying low ever since. The only reason I even came to school earlier that day was to look for the AirPods I lost in the oval grass. That's it. Connor dragged me into this. He said he had this plan to steal the biology answers and that'd be no big deal. I told him I didn't need it. I get solid grades on my own. Always have. But he's been asking for my help a lot lately. Copying my homework, saying that I owed him because he helped me once in year 7. He's not exactly a genius, if you get what I mean. But I didn't
even go inside. I just waited outside, and I shouldn't have even been there. But I didn't want Connor to tell my dad I had snuck out again. I'm already grounded. He would never let me out of the house again. I'm so sorry. Please believe me.
This is such a joke. I'm not some criminal. I'm a good guy. I love school, especially biology. I plan to be a scientist someday, lab coat and microscope, Nobel Prize kind of thing, and I wouldn't risk all that for some dumb exam paper. Brittany and I always study together. We're tight. She gets it. Then one weekend we saw Addie sitting alone in the library. She looked sad, and Brittany said everyone deserves to feel included. So we let her in. But, wow, bad idea. Addie's more into drama and gossip than school. And when she came up to us about this plan to steal the paper, she made it sound like some fun caper from a TV show. She roped us in with this weird speech about getting ahead. I didn't want to let Brittany down, so I agreed. But the second it started getting out of hand, we planned to tell the teacher. That was the deal. It was meant to be harmless. We were never actually going to do it. I'm so sorry. Please believe me.
I didn't do it.